If your stove burner flame is weak and not lighting properly, don't worry, because you'll learn how to fully restore it in just 1 minute. I'll turn on this other burner, and as you can see, it lights perfectly. But when I turn on the back one, the flame is weak and scattered. This is dangerous because it can use much more gas, food takes longer to cook, and there could even be a gas leak that causes an accident. To fix this, the first thing I'll do is grab a damp kitchen cloth and remove the burner. I use it damp because the burner may be hot, and the moisture helps reduce the heat. This should be done carefully to avoid burns. As you can see, the base of the ignition electrode has this hole, which is where the burner gets its gas from. This hole gets filled with small food particles when cooking and cleaning the stove without removing the burners, and over time it builds up grime that eventually turns into rust. To clean this area and restore the flame, we'll use a toothbrush and a syringe. You can use a regular syringe or an insulin one if the hole is very small. In my case, I'll use a regular one because I've done this process before, and the hole isn't too small. Insert the syringe needle and move it up and down to gradually unclog the opening. Now, pour a little white vinegar into a small cap. This ingredient is great for removing grime and helps prevent it from clogging again for a longer time. You can also use a degreaser if you prefer. Fill the syringe and then inject it into the hole. It may splash a little. Also apply it around the surrounding area. Next, use an old toothbrush. It can be any one you were planning to throw away. Scrub the entire area so the vinegar can clean and loosen any rust that isn't too firmly attached to the metal yet. Then use a cloth or kitchen sponge to wipe and dry everything. Look at the before and after. Now place the burner back onto the stove and turn it on. At first, you may notice the flame isn't fully even, and you might hear a strange sound. This happens because there's still some vinegar residue in the hole, and it needs a few seconds to dry. Once it dries, the flame will return to normal, and the problem will be solved. I hope this helped you. I'll leave you with the before and after difference.